a joke. I do not believe this is happening. I'm literally about to fucking kill myself, and I'm not kidding. You better fucking fix this shit right now. I literally am gonna die. I need an ambulance.
Anyways, I've had that video sitting in my phone for months and decided to share it. But anyways, we're just going to dive in with this one. Before we talk about the thing in the title, I just wanted to discuss something else. Telling a idol and or group to change concepts. Now where I stand with people who say change concepts, just why? What I'm trying to say is, if you stan a group and liked their previous songs, why are you surprised when they release something in the same concept? That's what you technically signed up for. When something makes it big onto charts and break records, they want to remake it but make it better. I understand when you want someone with two concepts like Red Velvet and Blackpink to change their concept to Pink to Black or Red to Velvet. But telling twice they should change their concept like this, for real, a little too much. For example, Everglow. Their newest comeback, Dun Dun, people were upset it had the same arrangement as Adios and Bon Bon Chocolate. We can't expect them to come back with a new sound every time because that could lead to losing fans. Like BTS always come back with a different sound. Some people hate it and the people who hate will not listen to it, so they lose fans. I can see that the Bon Bon Chocolate aesthetics was different from Adios and Dun Dun, but telling Everglow to change their concept could affect them badly. But anyways, that could be a whole video on its own. Just wanted to get that off my mind. Now for the main reason why you're here. I'm just going say, like, honestly, I have a weird sense in music and I wouldn't know anything if a bus hit me and named me Solomon. You best believe when Fancy came out it was my bop and mine only. I absolutely fell in love with the song first listen and I got hooked as soon as this part hit. But back then, did I think that was the strongest comeback they've had? No. And do I think that now? Still no. I never found Fancy the best song in the world ever. And why I'm bringing up this topic is because with the whole Song of the Year thing and JYP not selling out in his concert, I just had to bring it out. A lot of people are obsessed with Fancy, but Fancy got boring to me after a month. These are my problems with Fancy. So first and foremost, it's so repetitive, and by that I mean the song is 3 minutes and 36 seconds, and in that much amount of time they put the same person singing both pre-choruses and had the same chorus 3 times. And I know it's not just Fancy that has the same parts, but Fancy just doesn't elevate. The first verse and the middle rap part and the bridge were all okay, but when I listen to Fancy it feels like I'm listening to 3 different songs. I felt that the bridge was too short and they would have put something after the bridge like a dance break or like something that would make the song a little longer because it goes by so fast. For example, Bon Bon Chocolate is an example of a song that has 3 chorus and the same pre-chorus, but they managed to make a change of beat after the first dance break. They added something else like listen. And that's how you know the song is elevating, and some beat is gonna drop. With Fancy that didn't happen and it left me hanging a little bit. Another thing was the dance. This is proof of me getting mad. I mean, I get it, Violetta was not the most memorable dance, but I think some parts of it were iconic. Fancy, the dance is okay, some parts were not as exciting. The chorus, the one with the Fancy you hand thing, was kinda overused, but that's alright. That post was just funny because have you seen Violetta? But I'm not saying one should have won, I'm just saying it should be more up. You get my drift. Don't think it's Song of the Year material. In my opinion, it didn't really do a lot for me. People saying Fancy deserved it and stuff, I honestly don't think it was world wrecking. Maybe it's just my bad taste kicking in, but I didn't enjoy it as much as others. A lot of people liked Fancy and I respect that, but it was not my jam in the long run. When people say Fancy is Twice's best song and stuff, I just lose my mind and stay quiet. I always felt bad saying I didn't like Fancy, but I just got really sick of it. Here are my honest opinion with Fancy. At the moment I really can't listen to it every day. It's just not the best song to listen to and it's just going too fast for me. If I saw it come out on shuffle I would probably skip it. The whole concept of Twice changing their sound didn't really kick into me yet. I don't know what it is, but it's making me kinda dislike Twice right now. Not that I don't like them, it's a lame phase I have with all groups, but at the moment it's not fitting me like I want it. Making this video hearing Fancy too much times really gave me a headache. I don't know what it is about the song, but something is just not getting to me. Now Feel Special, because yes. Feel Special, I hated it at first, like hated it. I could not listen to it after one listen, but then I kept on replaying and I actually enjoyed the lyrics and the song. I feel it's more my style. I really enjoyed the entire era and it was iconic. I have some problems with it, but it's not that big. I just wished Nayeon would get an actual line besides the chorus because I missed her voice. But anyways, I don't really have a problem with this song. It has gotten kinda tiring to listen to, but I will listen to it every once in a while. But I do really love Twice and they did a lot for me in the past years, but Fancy just was not my cup of tea, and that's just on JYP's legs. Sorry if anyone got offended. I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't like Fancy. And also, hopefully upcoming in my next video, I'm having a new intro, so you better look forward to that. And I'm also doing a comeback video and that will have more tea in it, so if you want to stay tuned for that, make sure to subscribe.